So as I may have mentioned previously in one of the videos, it's quite common for chalk rivers to get inundated with this ranunculus, and there's a gentleman there, I don't know what organisation he's working for, but he's certainly cutting the vegetation mats, and this is quite a common occurrence on chalk rivers. As to whether it should be done is entirely debatable, but just a bit of an example here of some of the management techniques that are used on these types of rivers. Just carrying on the footage here, it may be difficult to see, but he's actually using a scythe to cut the vegetation. It's extremely labour intensive, and up to a point the ranunculus can become very entangled and it can be very difficult to remove. It's quite impressive for just one individual to be doing this. I mean, the River Meon isn't particularly big, but it still must take a lot of energy, and quite an impressive weapon he's got there as well. So, and once you've cut the vegetation away, as you may be able to see now, you have to pull it off and make sure that it is dislodged, and then it gets carried downstream. As you can imagine, this means a movement of all kinds of autochthonous material from one part of the river to another. So it's the end of the day, gone 4 o'clock. We saw earlier how a gentleman was weed cutting upstream, and it may not be easy to see on the video, but the water, which is usually gin clear, which is characteristic of chalk rivers, is full of fine particulate suspended sediment, and it looks dirty, and we can also see vegetation coming downstream. Very curious to ask the question, you know, we're worried about cattle in stream and all that kind of thing, but existing management techniques, weed cutting, I mean, we can see just from this video the kind of impact it's having in terms of moving all kinds of autochthonous material downstream. So, key question here, you know, if we're trying to quantify the impact of cattle, how does it compare to other management practices that occur within chalk rivers?